everyone, it's Miss Lisa, the art teacher. Welcome back to my table of art. I'd like to talk to you today about snowflakes. You know, those little white fluffy things that fall from the sky when it snows. They're called snowflakes. And did you know that there are not any two snowflakes that are alike? They're all different. That's what they say, so I believe them. Snowflakes. There's another thing about snowflakes that you should know. Every snowflake is six-sided. Yes, six-sided. I sent you a picture of a snowflake. I colored mine in so you could see it better. Otherwise it would be white on white. I even numbered them for you. Here's the first side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides to a snowflake. How many sides are there to a snowflake? There are 6 sides to every snowflake. Are there any two snowflakes that are alike? No, there are no two snowflakes that are alike. They all have different designs and different patterns. Did you know that a snowflake is symmetrical? That means it's the same on one side as it is on the other. Watch what happens when I fold this paper in half. I'm doing that right now. Here's half the snowflake. Here's the other half. They're exactly the same. They're symmetrical. Half, half. Whole. A symmetrical, six-sided snowflake, unique in every way. Just like you and I. We're all very unique in our own way. Snowflakes are unique in their own way, in their design and in their patterns. We're unique in our personalities, our facial features, everything about us, the color of our hair, our eyes. We're all unique. That's what makes us so special, because we're all different. Well, for today's lesson, we are going to do a process that's called stamping. Stamping is when you take a tool, any kind of tool, a paintbrush, a piece of cardboard, a bottle cap, any kind of tool. Today we're going to use cardboard. And you take paint and you press it and create a mark on paper. That's stamping. We're going to stamp snowflakes today. And we're going to use this blue construction paper. I sent you blue construction paper because the color blue is a cool color. Do you remember our color wheel? We have primary colors and secondary colors. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Secondary colors are orange, purple, and green. But both those colors, all those colors are either warm or cool. The warm colors are yellow, orange, and red. The cool colors, the ones that make you go, ooh, I'm shivering, are blue, purple, and green. So we're using the blue, cool color to make our stamps of snowflakes. And we're going to use the edge of the cardboard that I sent you to create our 6 sides to our snowflake. And why? Because every snowflake has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 sides to every snowflake. And it's what? It's symmetrical. Same on one side as it is on the other. So how about we get started with our snowflake? So first thing I'm going to need to bring you down to my table so you can see what I'm doing. Come on down. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so now that we're at my desk, you see that we have our blue paper I have a paper plate here because I'm going to need to pour my white paint into the plate because I want to use it to make my stamps. I'm going to take my cardboard, which I've sent you a piece of cardboard, and we want to dip only the edge of our cardboard into the paint. So if you want, you could spread the paint out to make it easier. Dab it a little bit, make sure all the edges have paint on it. And now we're going to stamp our paper. There we go. There's our first stamp. How does that look? Really pretty. Looks like fresh snow. Let's go back for some more paint on our cardboard. And we're going to create an X because X marks the spot. Look at that. We cross right over and create our X. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put another line right in between our X. Look what we've created. We've created a snowflake with 6 sides. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the same amount on the left side as there are on the right, which makes this a symmetrical snowflake. Let's make another one on our paper. We'll put it right over here, towards the other side. There's my first stamp. And it's easy to use stamps, anything you could find around the house to create your stamps. Our letter X. X marks the spot. Buried treasures are under there. And one more X that goes one more line we're going to stamp between those two. We've made another snowflake. How about we make one more snowflake over on the edge here? 1. There's my first line. My second line. And my third line. Maybe I need to go back for some more paint and go right over that third line. There we go. So we have more paint. So now I have 3 snowflakes. Now, if you notice on the picture I sent you, this snowflake has some designs where there's smaller lines coming out of our long lines. We could add these to our snowflake by simply using the short edge of our cardboard. You might want to take a paper towel and just wipe away the paint that's already on there to try to minimize the mess that we're going to make all over our hands and our fingers. So now we're only going to be dipping this small short edge into the white paint. And we're going to stamp it right onto our snowflakes to create a new design on our snowflakes. Sort of like making a V. And don't worry if it's not perfect. This is our snowflake and our design. And we're doing a process called stamping. So that alone is interesting and new. We're making lines, which is one of our elements of art. We're creating something that's beautiful. A 6-sided snowflake. 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Getting a little crowded in here, huh? I'm losing track of my lines. I think that's a pretty good snowflake. I think I got carried away with my lines. And you know what? That makes it all the more interesting. I'm starting right here. I could make my snowflake a little larger and maybe skip every other one so it's not so crazy looking. And that'll go here. Oh, that one came out pretty. I like that snowflake. Now we got our last one over here. Listen, we're having fun. This is all about fun, not perfection. And remember to keep adding more paint to your cardboard so you can, oh, look at the cool design this one made. There's like little circles inside, like the shape of the cardboard. That was cool. Very cool. Now, if you're brave, you could use your finger, the tip of your finger, dip it right into the paint, and add little balls at the end of your snowflakes. Because that's what your fingertip will create, little circles. That looks pretty. I like that. You see how my little fingerprints created a nice look to my snowflake? I'm going to do it to all of them now. Remember, there's 6 sides to your snowflake, so you should have 6 dots from your fingerprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And guess what? None of these snowflakes are alike. They're all different. They may look like they're the same, but they're different. There's something unique about each one of these that I made. There we go. So here we have 3 large snowflakes that are 6-sided. They have other lines coming out of their sides, but there are 6 main sides to this snowflake. What do you think? This is line designs, creating snowflakes using a stamping method, and our fingerprints. So I'm going to bring you guys back up and say, we're done. We have created our beautiful snowflakes, a stamping method, and our fingerprints to create our 6-sided symmetrical snowflakes. You can use a bigger piece of paper, make bigger snowflakes or more snowflakes. If you feel like, you can add some glitter, make it shimmer and shine, or just leave it exactly the way it is, which I think is pretty beautiful. Don't you? All right then. This is Miss Lisa, your art teacher, signing off for now, saying ciao for now. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy this art project. Remember, have fun. That's the most important thing. Enjoy the process. And I'll be back next week with something new for you. And hopefully we'll get some snow and you can see the snowflakes outside on the ground falling from the sky. Okay? Bye-bye, boys and girls. I'll see you soon.